What's going on, everyone? David Allen here. DJ, if you know me on a personal basis, that's up to you. Got limited time here, so we're just going to try to make this quick. I was asked a question yesterday. Didn't really know how to answer it. Had to sleep on it, and yes, it very much does. You know who asked me the question, and here's the answer. Am I most happy at the gym? Yeah, because again, I think I transferred one addiction for another addiction, and now when I'm at the gym training, however, not all the time, but when I am at the gym training legs or squats, even though I'm in agony, this is the best time of my life. I shouldn't say the best time of my life. However, it's just yes, it is where I'm happiest. And again, it's probably because it's an addiction. I don't really know what to tell y'all. Love squatting. So there you have it. Also, just want to go out and just apologize for the choppiness of the videos and the darkness of the videos. I have played around a little bit with this camera and figured out what was happening. Now, some of the video may be off because I'll be changing to different settings to see what looks best, and we'll go from there. We have what do we have today? Pow. Oh, I slept like shit last night. Alright, so we got a long pause bench going up to 225, high bar squats up to 245, some shrugs, 6-way raise, and tricep extension. Should be able to get all this done. I am sore as a motherfucker. Quads are super tight. Shoulder, trash. Hips, trash, whatever. Anyways, that's not gonna stop us. Body, don't fail me now. 3, 2, 1. Alright, what's going on, everyone? So we're going to wrap this video up here. Fun fact, we're going to also do an unboxing. So the workout today, extremely hard. I was extremely not into it mentally. I thought I put pre-workout in my shaker cup, but it was really BCAA. So then when I went back to put pre-workout in my shaker cup, I was way too full to even drink it. So here we are. Worked up to 295 for high bar squats, 225 for my bench, and yeah. So you might have noticed the color change or whatnot. I had to change the settings again because I didn't have enough. I think it was in 4K, the bench press, and then the other part was not in 4K. Is what you're seeing now, but I see it's not as choppy. And is not so dark. So I think I might have found the setting that I'm in here for, that I love to see. So unboxing, I did order a new kit. Thanks, Sharon. So this is my new belt, new singlet, and new wrist wraps that are all IPF approved. Got it from Inner Strength. So if you guys are looking for anything, again, not sponsored, if you guys are looking at anything for equipment, this is a Canadian company, Inner Strength. I wonder if they know, like back in 2015, that I got a tattoo that says Inner Strength in it. Maybe they should sponsor me just on that. Yeah, anyways, I digress. Let's open this up, see what everything looks like, and then I'll be doing a review, probably just on the belt alone, because we already know how I feel about the singlets. But we'll do a review on the belts alone to see. So I'll probably do two reviews. One when I'm doing when I'm doing squat, and the other one when I'm doing squats and deadlifts. So I'll have both belts out, and I'll do a set of each to see how I rate these belts. Oh, look at that. Message is coming in. All right. Here's a singlet, SBD, all red. I'm also going to be looking for probably some sneakers coming up soon to match the kit, because you gotta look fly. So I went a size down. So the other one that I borrowed from Kyle is a large, an extra large. So I went down a little bit because I like the tighter fit. So yeah, this is this kit. This is the kit. Doesn't have the rubber like the Strength Shop, which I think I enjoy the rubber, but it is what it is. Singlet, powerlifting, SBD. Material seems pretty good, pretty stretchy. Here for it. I'm gonna give that throw that quickly in the wash and see what happens. Also, side note, you guys see this? I'm an SOB, not son of a bitch. Squats over bench. You're welcome. That's everything I ordered. Thanks. Yep, you're welcome. There's a lot of money. All this. And then we got the wrist wraps. See, IPF approved. So don't come for me. Such a great time. Oh, okay. This belt already seems thicker. Than the other one. Let's find out here. Oh, how do I open this? It's like Christmas. Oh, seems thicker because it's wrapped in. Oh my God, look at this. It's like an anaconda. Don't say that, David. All right. So I went with the. Is it orange on there? No. I went with the gray one. Oh, this one is thicker. Oh, wow. This thing is heavy as shit. Ooh. Oh no. Alright, so I went with the gray one because I wanted to be different than everybody else. Let's see if this even fits. Oh, there we go. Oh. See? Okay. Yeah, this one does feel a little bit like it's a little bit thicker down here. We'll see. We will see. Hold 1 second. Oh, it's such a mess over here. All right. Let us see how this. Nope, same size. Oh, it is a little bit thicker. Just a tad thicker. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just a tad thicker. A little bit more square. A lot heavier. A lot heavier. SBD powerlifting. All right. Well, we're locked in. We're ready to get this party started. All right. Well, you guys stay tuned to watch how I lift with these belts on the next episode of I'm a Powerlifter Now. Okay, cool. 3, 2, 1. what's going on? All right, so that was that day. It was pretty good. So my review on these belts. Oh, first of all, let's do the singlet. Singlet, love the singlet. I'm glad I went down a size because I like it a little bit tighter because I like to feel sexy and toit like a tiger or a leopard. But yeah, I definitely love the singlet. So if you guys like a tighter fit, definitely if you're going with SBD, go down a size. Again, within reason, like I'm probably going to lose probably like 6 to 7 more pounds, so I'm sure it's going to be a little bit looser on me, which is fine. Love the tightness on the legs because I love my quads to be popping, as you all knew. No. Now, my review on the SBD lever belt 10 millimeter or the Strength Shop lever belt 10 millimeter leopard. Love the vibe. However, this belt, the SBD, is a little bit wider, thicker, right? By like maybe a millimeter or 2. And it just feels like it covers more when I'm trying to lift, for deadlifts anyways. I'm going to try squats with this on Saturday and let you guys know again, but definitely I hit the 2. This one I felt more secure with. This is the SBD. The SBD I felt more secure with, however I like the vibe of the leopard print. Now, here is the big thing. The big thing that has me, SBD, winning me over the Strength Shop. So you see how many holes this has, right? Opposed to how many holes this has. Now, in order to adjust the size on this belt, on the SBD, all you have to do is pull more. Pull to a different hole here, and it makes it tighter when you clip it in. This Strength Shop belt, if you want to make it tighter, you have to have a screwdriver, and then you have to slide this down here. So in terms of sizing, you're going to get more sizes out of the SBD over the Strength Shop. Now, yes, SBD for the win. If you have the money, this was definitely sponsored to me by Sharon. Shout out to Sharon. Thank you so much. If you guys want to know who Sharon is, she's the one who comments on all the videos. She does her job. You guys don't. Winning. So yeah. So that's my take on that. So if you're going into powerlifting or you want just a high quality, decent belt, SBD. Obviously you're paying for, you get what you pay for, essentially, right? It also, just like the material alone, feels like this is a lot more secure, higher quality than this one. However, again, still love the vibes. This comes in also black and red on the inside. I went with the gray because I like to be different. As you can see, my kit is going to be black and red. And I'm here for it, but now I just need some black and red shoes, but I got the gray to throw everybody off because I'm not that fashionable. For the singlet, love the singlet. Also love the Strength Shop singlet. I don't like the glossiness of the Strength Shop singlet, but still love the Strength Shop singlet. The only difference is that inside of here, right on the Strength Shop, there's like a rubber, so it stops it from sliding up. Where this one is just material. Can you guys even see? Quad. This one is just material, but still love the feeling of it. It just feels tighter, and I'm really here for it. It doesn't give me any other support other than I have to wear it, but I do feel better in it. I didn't have to try the wrist wraps today. That will be tomorrow and Saturday, so I'll let you guys know how I feel about these stiff wrist wraps. But other than that, so far pretty happy with the SBD purchase, even though it was crazy expensive. As for the workout was great. I was supposed to hit 550 for 3. I set a 3 today. Definitely failed. Now, and it's not for any reasons. Like, I definitely have the strength. I definitely can hit it. So you can see the first set, I hit it for a single. Some odd reason my nose was running, and yeah,
I thought I was going to throw up, just too much water again. So I gotta limit how I'm drinking my water before heavy deadlifts. Went to the bathroom, emptied out my stuff, and I came back and hit it for 2. Could hit for 3, but I was definitely gassed out from hitting that one hard. That was probably like an RP 11 at a 550, which shouldn't be, but I hit it at a hard RPE 11. So I was a little gassed out, but I still got the 2. I think my form was good. Waiting to hear from what coach said. Then we went over to front squats. Definitely enjoy the front squats. We're trying to make sure that my hips don't shoot out, and so I stand straight up, just trying to engage the core a little bit more. All this pausing is starting to fucking kill me. I think next week is a deload week as I'm quickly fading away out here and I'm losing weight. So I just want to make sure that the body is going to be nice and healthy. Moving forward to the next phases. What else I got to tell you guys? Oh, hate rows. But I've always hated rows. Hate them. I'm going to do them, but I hate them. And then, and then leg press. I want to see an extra plate on your leg press. So I hit 5 plates today, which makes it 5 on our leg press. It makes it 568. With bands, which makes it like 700. With a pause at the bottom, which makes it 900. I'm not gonna lie, I love the feeling of them, but they are fucking hard. That's probably the hardest thing that I have to do, other than like rows and bench. But like on this day, the hardest thing I have to do is definitely the leg press with the bands. Because before this, I hated leg press, and now I have it all the time. Well, once a week, but still, that's all the time to me. Anyways, I might start making these a little bit shorter. I don't know. I might just do 1 session per video again. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Please, actually, let me know what you guys think. If you're watching the whole 30 minutes, or should I go back to making them 15 minutes? Because I'm good either way. It doesn't matter to me at all, really. Anyways, until next time. When do I see you guys again? Today's what? Today is Wednesday. So I train tomorrow. Oh, well, whatever. Tomorrow's a lighter day, so I'll probably put these 2 together because today's a longer day, tomorrow's a shorter day, and then Saturday might just be by itself. I don't know. Oh, I have Monday attached to this one too. Never mind. Okay, well, this is the end of this one, so like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you for watching. You can only be better than yesterday, and that's all that matters. Until next time, live well, my friends. Cheerio. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, could you guys want to see the quads, though? Let's do this. I don't have enough room in this office. Quads be popping. Okay. I'm wearing a crop top, too. There you go. You're welcome.